Brussels. We're now joined by a senior economist at European research group Bruegel. Nicolas Veron joins us from Paris. Nicolas, thank you so much for joining us. You know, we were talking yesterday about the fact that, well, finally the European Union at the weekend had managed to achieve something. Sure, they muddled through, but it was still quite a shiny new thing that they had proposed. And now this gloss seems to have been taken off by yesterday's meeting. Are you disappointed that Europe still remains divided on how to go about this EFSF fund facility?
No, I don't think this should come as a surprise. The discussion is difficult. There will be a deal in the end. There has been a political deal over the weekend, and now we're in the phase of horse trading. So this should not spook observers. I think the bigger question is the deal that was agreed upon on Saturday morning really a comprehensive package that will put an end to the discussion? And here I'm afraid it won't, because it doesn't solve the fundamental problems of how you deal with sovereign insolvency in Europe and how you deal with a banking system that hasn't yet been restored to soundness.
So would you actually advocate the need for restructuring sooner?
Well, there are two things that need restructuring. The banking system needs restructuring because there is ample evidence that it's not in very good shape. That's why we have stress tests, but we're not sure that the stress tests will be credible enough. And then, and the sequencing is important, those sovereign member states that have a debt sustainability problem may need debt restructuring or rescheduling, whatever you call it. But the banking system has to come first, because if you don't do it that way, then you have the risk of not being able of managing the shockwaves that come from the sovereign debt restructuring. So that's why the banking situation is so central to the current discussion. And here, unfortunately, the action is not yet very visible. So we still have this twin problem, banking crisis, sovereign crisis, and I think we'll continue having it for a number of months, probably, if not years.
So, Nicolas, how would you actually describe the current situation? Steps in the right direction, but still the debt crisis is not over because of the twin factors you were just talking about?
Step in the right direction, certainly, but certainly not ample enough to restore trust and restore a sense of purpose for the euro area. So we need more, and here the problem is intrinsically political. There is no agreement among member states on what sort of European Union they want, what sort of euro area they want, how much they're ready to accept the need for solidarity that comes with a single currency, or at least the need for mutual insurance. And here we still haven't finished the discussion.